Okay, Gregory, you've been warned.
Warned about what?
If you have epilepsy, you've been warned.
Okay.
So, welcome to Genshin Impact.
I still don't know what this is.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't read that stuff, Christopher?
I read it. Why
No,
do you
you
think I
didn't.
was? I read it.
That was like 5 seconds. You did not read that.
I like how I downloaded the game and now it needs to download like a patch or something.
That happens. So what is this, Christopher? Is this like Chinese or something?
Yes, actually, pretty much right on the dot. The Chinese. It's based. I believe the Impact series is a series for this company MiHoYo. And they haven't had a game out since 2016, and then they made this, and they were like, it's not just going to be a gacha mobile game, it's going to be an open world adventure, resources, and it's Breath of the Wild.
Then I've heard of this game.
It's on PS4, that's what we're playing it on, and it's also on PC and mobile, but the mobile edition, I believe, is not as good as console release. Or maybe that's just a stipulation.
Is this game popular?
It's extremely popular right now. It just dropped 2 days ago. What was that? The 28th was Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on Monday this came out, and then everybody's playing it, and they're like, holy crap, this is actually a great game.
I guess we'll find out. I've had no interest in this game.
I have. Ever since I saw it on the PlayStation State of Play.
I know. You wanted to play this over Paper Mario.
I did. Paper Mario will return next week. I just wanted to play this right now. I wanted an excuse to play this. Like, I don't have PS Plus, and I'm pretty sure you need PS Plus to actually play the game. So I'm using your account.
I saw that. You don't want to play games on your own?
I can actually download this onto my phone, and it has cross-cloud saving. So, okay, well, then it's still yours. I can't access it. But whenever I do get a PS Plus account, or when the Switch port comes out for this, because there's going to be a Switch port eventually, I'll be able to access my save from my phone. So I can just get to playing this, but I wanted to play PS4 version.
Okay, well you're free to play PS4 version, I guess, whenever it's out here. I still need to finish Ghost of Tsushima.
I know. You'll do it. I'm not going to take this console away from you. I just wanted to see this.
I meant you're not going to stream this on your own?
No.
You don't want to stream anything on your own?
I'm not comfortable with that yet. Whoopsie. I don't know what that is. I don't know if we're going to return to this after Paper Mario's done. There are other things I want to do.
What to say is that you fell here from another world?
We'll see. If you return to this streaming, you're going to have to do it alone. Because this doesn't seem like something I'd be super interested in.
By some unknown god?
Well, how about you see for yourself?
Outlanders.
Look at this.
Your journey ends here.
Doesn't this make you horny?
No.
Doesn't that make you horny?
I'm not a degenerate like you, Christopher.
Interrogation of mankind ends now.
What is happening? She was talking about you fell from the sky, and now we're in the sky.
Not an angel imagery.
You have to put a title in for streams when you stream on Twitch. I was Whoa. I will be.
You're gonna keep playing this, so pick what you really want.
I will be Tegurlzors. What? Okay. What's her name?
Whatever you want her to be. Ceasefire. You are a pussy.
Oh, name cannot contain. Okay.
Let your name be known. What did that say?
It said name cannot contain spaces.
Oh. Also, this is her first name.
Jewel.
Okay.
Ether!
What was his name? Eager?
Ether. Whoa. I like this art style though.
Wait! Don't go! Get my brother back!
Was that subtitle correct?
And
I-
just like that, the
Good
gods
enough, I
took away
suppose.
my brother. Some kind of seal was cast upon me.
That was
The
God?
That was... No, that's God with a lowercase g. As
I
in
see.
there are many gods, and that's one of them.
I see.
Here.
I think, the only game I know that has an uppercase god in it is Final Fantasy 13 2 or 3.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Usually they're like part of a pantheon in games.
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend.
Look at that.
Who the hell is this?
I woke, I was all alone. Right up until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon
2 months ago.
thank you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
We have our cute character. This is the marketable one.
We should head off. Let's get going.
Marketable.
Yeah.
She said they've known each other for 2 months.
This is my best friend.
So are you stranded on an island? What happened?
Evasion. Sprintu.
You said this was like
Jump.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, look. I ran out of stamina. Oh, jeez.
I guess, but I mean, stamina bars have existed for a while in those games. I assumed you meant in the open world aspect, and the kind of open world.
Yeah, that
I
too.
don't... Are you sure that it's like that?
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that.
Alright.
Hello. Oh,
She doesn't move as smoothly as Link.
no. Select and unlock teleport. Teleport to that location. Shortcut wheel. Ooh.
Is this your request?
Uh-huh. Okay.
So there are all kinds of different quests. What separates them? How you get them, whether they're a main story or side story, or what?
Yeah. Or special events.
There. Guess we'll just have to climb. Climbing
Now this is Breath of the Wild.
stamina takes time to recover. Okay, let's take the route we planned. We're off to a statue of the 7. Which of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for one of the 7, Greg.
I don't know what that means.
I'm looking for
One of the 7 gods?
one of,
'Cause she's
one of the.
She's trying to find her brother who was taken by that god. Do you know anything about this game?
Only what I've seen in trailers. And that it plays this way. And that it is an open world. And things I won't tell you just yet.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
Imagine you're gonna get an establishing shot. There's a town back there. That looks kind of cool.
The seven.
That is.
Few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Yeah, this seems incredibly anime.
The Outlander who caught their wind.
As we
So those are like the towers in Breath of the Wild.
blow like the wind,
Yes.
there'll definitely be someone there.
I can kind of see the influence.
At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Can you do anything with these animals that are running around?
I could probably try to attack them if I get close to them. I killed it. And I got meat! Nice. See, it's just like Breath of the Wild.
You keep saying that.
You can swim right over.
Can I dive? What is the button to dive, child? Oh.
Is this gonna give you a map? Tell you where stuff is, or is it not a? Does it not have a game mechanic associated with it? And it just progresses.
Something's happening. I have Mifa's grace. Oh.
This is obviously influenced by Breath of the Wild. This is kind of bordering on stolen.
Well, now don't say that.
You just feel the elements of the world?
Which
All
elements?
you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of animal. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
Man, those text prompts even kind of remind me of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, there's only 2. And how much you want to bet it didn't actually matter?
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind.
So this
because we worship
flying
the
child is the... I don't get it. I'm not of this world and yet she
the
is.
god of Animo. You can. There are also lots of bards there, so let's move then. The elements.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming that had something to do with when the god lady
Oh, Jeebus!
sent you to the black screen. I don't know.
What?
They want you to do something.
This...
Wingblade.
I ran out. I think I used it all on that one enemy. I have a cooldown.
Yeah.
You see my R2?
That's what I saw. You're not affected by the fires?
It didn't look like it.
Maybe hold it all the way, Christopher. The next time.
Windblade.
That didn't do anything.
It got rid of the prompt.
Ooh. I'm on fire now.
Windblade.
I think I'm just not connecting.
Yeah.
Burstu, yeah.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven.
Now, wasn't that pretty cool?
Oh, everyone's so jealous. Why don't
If you say so.
cool fighting powers?
Oh. I got achievement?
That looks nice.
So this is where the mobile aspects come in. I got Primo Gem.
You need to do some of this stuff on your phone? Or what?
No, like as in elements typical to mobile games. Where there's a currency and then doing things gets me the currency.
Could you buy that currency?
Yeah, this is a free-to-play game.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know where, though. I'm not going to be putting any money into this while it's on your file. I wasn't paying attention to the child, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
There's a marker on your mini-map up top left.
Oh, okay.
I think you want to go to the town.
I can pick up the flowers. There they are. See, Gregory, isn't this game just nice?
If you enjoy it, Christopher, you enjoy it.
I do. You can also do online multiplayer. Like, oh, something happened. Because the game lagged.
You dropped frames, I think.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge.
It's a
That was
flying
kinda
demon.
cool. That shot reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy 15.
With caution.
When that big bird flies over.
Yeah. Hello, little thing. Oh, wait. L1 and up. I can absorb elemental orbs and elemental particles, and then dealing elemental damage.
So, I'm guessing the elements are a huge part of this game, considering you're going to, or the wind god oversees this part of the world or something. And then there are fire and water enemies. If there are 7 gods, there's probably 7 elements that you can use.
Probably.
I'm still a little confused. It looks like but which way does that go? The game isn't fitting on our screen right. Can you see that there's supposed to be something at the bottom right there?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on the stream and they can see that, but
It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
I looked and it is showing up on stream. It's just the user ID.
oh,
And it's a bunch of numbers, so because we haven't made the user yet.
okay. So what just happened was that guy was talking to the dragon, and then it freaked out because we were there. I'm assuming the dragon has hurt or something like that.
Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks. Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking.
This character talks in the third person?
Yeah, because it's cute.
Okay, so you're obviously in a different world, per se.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know what that means.
Am
I don't
I
know
f-
where you came from.
Me on the big rock over there.
I don't know if
Be careful.
that god at the beginning of the game
Feeling about
has anything to do with this world. What were you gonna say, Christopher?
Maybe I'm from the heaven of the normal world, and then I crash landed on a parallel Earth.
That might be a good guess.
All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay, we've got
Does
it.
it seem like you lost your memory at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it did? I wasn't just making that up.
I don't know. We remember our brother and that he was taken.
Yeah. And she referred to that lady at the beginning as the god. So she obviously knows something about her. We don't know why they were fighting,
Stop right there.
who she is.
Oh! Okay, now that had to be a little bit horny, don't you think, Gregory?
May the Animo God protect you, stranger.
No.
Amber, outright.
You're gonna tell me you're not getting a little hot under the shirt?
You don't look
No.
like citizens of Mondstadt.
I like this character's design.
Or where
I like, very bold to have so much red in it. Well, actually,
sounds like a
it's not that much red. That's actually just a good character design. Oh, the brown
God. What's the deal with it?
goes well with it.
Hey, that's even worse than being a mascot. So to sum it up, you're
Actually, I like a lot of the colors.
partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you
A
can
lot of
find the
white,
city
though.
as soon as possible.
It is pretty light.
From here, I'll escort you there.
Uh, this game might be a little less saturation.
I am, but not to worry.
I think,
keep you safe while doing that
That's what they're trying to give off a certain
Still
feeling, though.
not sure if I can trust you two just
Maybe
yet.
a warmth. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Probably not something I should
This reminds me of the Tales games, kind of, too.
give you my apologies. Strange yet respectable travelers. That sounded so fake. Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonia's handbook? At the ready.
Now, I was only slightly paying attention. Oh!
She joined your party, yeah. Which I guess just means you could switch between them? Look behind you.
Oh, she got a bow! The sensitivity is a little high. Or low? I can't tell which.
You might be able to change that in settings,
Travelers,
but...
what are you doing in Mondstadt? She got separated from
What's all
her
this?
brother during a really
And a silver sword.
Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother. Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
I don't think they're loud enough, but there are sounds coming out of the PS4 controller.
She has a plushie?
There we go.
This is interesting. This looks real nice, I guess.
There we go. Now I have the silver sword.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can...
Yeah, I don't understand how your party works. I guess you could just switch between them, but they're not actually like a team?
I believe you have a party of characters, and I think each character probably not, because I know that there's 24 main characters. They can't all have completely unique weapons. Probably just there are different weapon types, and then you just do.
Can't climb the tree. You can get that one from the ground. I think if you're looking at it.
Girl, get it. Got it. I think you're just a fool, Gregory.
Why?
Because, you're right. This is absolutely kind of stealing from Breath of the Wild. But this game is pleasant, and it looks good, and it's fun. You're just a spoil sport, aren't you?
I suppose I could be. What were we talking about? When were we talking about? Some people say the difference between homage and theft is whether you, whatever you're stealing, you make well. Is that what we were saying?
We were talking about Tarantino at the end of the last Tsushima stream.
I remember that, but we were talking about the difference between homage and stealing something.
Oh yeah, that people say that Tarantino steals a lot of his best plot points or film decisions from Japanese movies or Korean movies.
Yeah, no, I remember that, but we were talking about... I guess we have different ideas about what the conversation was really about.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I guess not. But my point is... I guess the game looks good and plays well. And I don't know that they, stole ideas from Breath of the Wild. If they liked elements in Breath of the Wild and they put them in their own game, lots of game designers do that. Or influenced very heavily by games that they played and enjoyed. And that's fine, I guess.
I believe in an interview they did admit that the biggest inspiration that they could take for the reason they made this game the way it is was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
Your big sea of dandelions?
I would say, I don't know. I haven't seen all of the game. I would be fine with saying most of it's an homage. The map looks straight up stolen, though. That was the Breath of the Wild map that popped up. The colors.
The way it's designed, the fact that we got a portion of it.
Yes, the way it popped up. And the sound associated with it, I don't know.
This dude just wants to chat up some ladies. Bye.
So is Amber one of those knights, or does she want to be a knight?
I think she said... maybe she's lying, maybe, because she said that she's a knight of Mondstadt.
They're called knights of whatever fake word.
Favonius.
Yeah. Or maybe it's a real word.
Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Asian countries have a way of finding weird European words I've never even heard of.
Oh. So I guess
throwing 7 of them in the titles of their games. What?
I guess we have a rank, and we can get stuff for being a better adventurer.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
What were you saying?
Nothing. She's a star.
Oh, she turned me away. Hey! This is
Kinda
funny.
cool. Why'd she turn you away?
I don't know. Let me...
You weren't reading her dialogue?
No, I just assumed. Every treasure is unique, so we don't negotiate nor do we give refunds. Browse items. The shop's been undergoing renovations.
Okay. So I guess when the shop is open, you can just go inside. Until then. That's a huge desk.
Or a small woman.
True. Uh, it's almost comical. You see that blue Heinz bottle right there?
Has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see the resemblance. I wish I could get closer to it. Whoop.
Yeah, I wish you couldn't, because then it doesn't look as much like a Heinz bottle. I guess this guy's an
He's an alchemy.
alchemist.
That's the boss of the Cat's Tail.
Is that a gang?
What are you doing?
Invite someone to drink at the tavern.
Loosen up. This is a city of romance. How are the taverns? Best tavern is Angel's Share. Diana has a bad. No matter whether they came for wine or for her, money is flooding. Okay. Are there any events happening as of late? Been giving out complimentary chicken mushroom skewers, and we've been running a promotion in response. Since we're the Cat's Tail, our main appetizer has to be Mondstadt grilled fish. Anyway, take these and remember to...
I want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Okay. I got a grilled fish. Oh.
And a radish.
I'm wandering, not knowing what the hell I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to follow that little marker. The designated area as by Amber. How that... Okay. I think I'm going the correct direction. How do I view the map? Oh. Okay, so... Alright, never mind. I wasn't supposed to even come into the city. Whoa. I must keep my balance. This is cool. Greg is right, though. The movement is a little stiff. Okay, so I'm like here. I'm like basically here. There it is. It is another waypoint.
A hilly churl. Quick!
A heel churl? That's a funny monster, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's very silly. Got him. You knock it off, mister. I will call your parents.
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Yay. Yeah, that enemy was just straight up a bokoblin. And this is a straight up bokoblin camp. So this is what you do. Aim for the head. Oh boy. I'm missing now. What the hell? I summoned Chibi Me. I did it. Oh, and she explodes.
Nothing to it. Though I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Barely broke a sweat.
Mention it. How is it the hilly trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this. Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area. So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city? Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little
I found out that I wasn't actually supposed to be in the city.
Oh yeah?
I went where I was supposed to go, and then I fought some monsters.
Oh, so you actually followed the marker?
Yeah. This way now? I'm gonna go hit up that waypoint though first.
Oh, waypoint.
It was down here. That. So that I have the fast travel.
Oh, right. That was at the very beginning of the game. So I guess you're not going to get any faster way to run around.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Unless if I can increase my stamina, then no.
You're not going to get like a horse or anything?
You know what I would hope? Or maybe there's a character who just happens to be fast.
I guess, but then you just always be that character?
At least to get around, because at least so the cooldown to switch characters is like 1 second. So it's yeah.
Is there any fall damage in this game?
That would be a good time to check.
No.
I hit the mountain like 6 times on the way down.
Yeah, but you didn't take any damage from hitting the mountain.
Okay, what is my combat knowledge? Alright. I think I get the... Stop it. Fine.
So she can throw her little plushies, they're like bombs or something?
Yeah. I found out... Look at him. Her. Look at this little cutie.
Oh, they actually are real cute.
Dancing around, and then it... Boom, boom. Nope. Get away from me, sir. Alright. Now we belong in the city. I got a rank up. Oh, that's special.
Yeah, we didn't get this the first time we walked from the city. It's actually... maybe it's not as big as it looks.
Let me officially introduce the city of
But the way they designed it, it looks big. I guess that's the important thing.
of the Knights of Favonius. Welcome to Mondstadt. Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But the city folk don't look too cheery. Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
What is Storm Terror?
I believe the dragon that we saw.
Oh, that the guy was talking to.
Yeah.
Of the Knights of Favonius. Jean.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just hurt or something like
With
that.
Jean on our side, surely even the vicious Storm Terror will be no match for us. Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters,
So the other guy's probably gonna be another party
Traveler,
member.
it's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp. Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because Paimon is not real.
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon.
And you are too.
I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy. Sticky honey roast. Sticky honey roast! Come with me. We'll head to the...
Well, now how does that sound, Gregory? If we had a pot roast and then we smothered it in honey.
The way we usually make pot roast, awful. But I'm sure there's a way to make a sweet pot roast with honey. But that's different from making the pot roast and then just throwing
This
honey
used to
on
be a
top.
bustling street, but with so
But I
many
don't know.
Storm Terror attacks recently...
Chicken mole is just chicken with chocolate sauce,
Except for the local tavern near the city wall over
and
there.
I think that's
They haven't
delicious.
been affected.
So
If anything, their business
who knows?
is better than ever.
Where are we going? I don't know where the Adventure Guild is.
Well, it should be on your map. Maybe.
Does you mean? Am I supposed to talk to that lady about the adventure ranks again? Hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Astra Abyssa.
Yeah, claim your rewards.
Now I have this.
Okay, so is that stuff like craftables, consumables,
I got
mix
me
of the
something.
two?
What does the Adventure Guild do? There's,
Those books look nice.
Mm.
I always like big books with those kind of spines and wooden bookshelves. It's a nice aesthetic. I wish appeared more in games. Like I wish games had more like hubs where there were lots of books around.
Yeah. Oh, okay, then what do I do now?
Don't you have like a quest thing? Or a map?
So, go to the location.
Yeah, it's there on your mini map.
Yeah.
You climb pretty slowly.
What about this? There we go.
You actually got a trail leading to where you need to go. Has that always been there?
I think it might have activated when I set the quest as the active quest.
Okay.
There's a bard.
Sansa?
Sansa with her little harp.
Oh, she's shy?
My stamina just gets out of control. Seen anyone that looked like me? Now I was a child, that was my favorite picture book. Protagonist had beautiful blonde hair, just like you. Looking for a relative? I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I've never seen that look in my life. You have a very distinctive appearance.
Mm-hmm. And now the trail's gone.
Okay, well, it's still on the map though. Do I get up there? I'm gonna just climb it then.
I don't know if you'll have enough stamina bar, but it's going down real slow, so. Feel accomplished, Christopher?
Yes, I do.
So, So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider. Outriders.
Here we go.
Yeah, more Breath of the Wild stuff. I'm assuming this is gonna be something you
Oh, you're really
just fly on the wind on.
gliders, huh? Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt.
Alright.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl.
Yes,
Easy to
please.
use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now this is cool. Because it's Wingoos.
She looks like a plastic figure.
I can see up her bloomers.
And a radish veggie soup.
You want to talk to, what's her face? Amber?
Here are my wishes.
The fountain closes. Who's this?
Nobody?
Yeah, but she cute though.
They all look the same to me.
Racist?
Yeah, I'm racist toward anime characters. Is the dragon actually gonna lay siege to the town? Is he just gonna fly by?
Oh, he hit a building. Oh, I thought he was. That it was gonna rain fire upon the people.
Okay, so he called down tornadoes.
And now I'm being stolen.
You think he's related to the wind god?
Paimon is the best travel companion ever, in case if you had any misgivings about that.
Are there usually little tips down there?
No, it's just going to say that one thing, every load screen for the rest of the game.
Okay.
How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glider? I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
What?
Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
Brother, is that you?
Who said that?
Was it the wind god?
This is pretty cool. It is air combat.
Start shooting.
Storm Terror is the howling hurricane of Mondstadt.
That's a pretty interesting design for a dragon, I guess.
I do like it. He's not going to attack me, I don't think.
No? Yeah, I think you're right. She looks pretty awkward.
Yeah, the way she's T-posing in midair.
Yeah. I was just imagining the way she must be, because she's moving with a dragon, she must just be T-posing, flying all around.
Stamina. Swimming and climbing depletes stamina. What happens when stamina runs out at the wrong time? Only one way to find out.
Well, as far as I know, you can only die if you drown, maybe? Maybe you were right and the rocks broke your fall. You would have died if you would fall from that height. It seems pretty forgiving, though.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
I don't like this guy already.
No, why?
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself!
I get the feeling that he's a bad boy.
Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to...
What did she say instead of your name?
Traveler.
Oh, right. This is
I never liked that.
cavalry captain.
I don't either.
These two are travelers from afar.
I would at least rather than it just appear
From
Traveler instead of my name.
all we know of them?
Long story short,
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right? Relax.
He looks like a Shira character.
Press you. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
No.
Your
I will
fight
not
to
be
defend
that
the
terrible.
city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
At this time, there's a storm a-brewing.
So he's a knight. Is he?
I can dress. Yeah, he's a knight. He's distinguishable from the normal knights who are just the same person.
Yeah, I saw that. And so is Amber.
Hydro can cause beings to become affected by Hydro. When Hydro meets other element, offers triggers the Hydro. And environments in Hydro can cause beings to become affected by Hydro. This is the same. It's 2 pages of the same thing. Okay, what do you want? What do I do?
Change stuff.
Artifactus. There's.
R2L2, Christopher.
I'm sorry. I was being stupid. Okay. What does it do? Max HP increased by 1,000. But I need 2 of them. Profile. Unlock teleport waypoint. Okay.
So I guess she'll... Are these like the tapes in MGS?
Maybe? Voiceovers?
I liked... No, I was gonna say I liked most of them in MGS5. But there are a lot, and I probably did not like most of them. A lot of them were kind of garbage. But there were some real good ones.
Okay, so that was me accessing the dressing room, but I can't actually do, like, anything about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
We can level up. I went up to level 6. That wasn't much.
You're leveling up pretty fast, so... I wonder if that'll either slow down, or if you'll just... The levels are like to the hundreds in this game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll use one more to get this girl up to level 5. And then that's it. And I don't know if I even need levels right now.
Now that you've got the glider, you just jump off walls and cliffs.
Yes, I will. Let me get a little bit of stamina back and get going.
Just go. Yeah, so I don't like that mechanic, because you have to walk off the edge and then press it. Where I think intuitively you would want to jump off, like I was thinking. But that was not what the tutorial was. You would want to jump off and then press whatever button, like X again. But
Are you sure, fool? Are
Do
you
it.
sure?
Do it.
Are you sure I just
Show me.
wasn't screwing around? Cause I was.
okay.
I just wanted to be funny, and then like
Well, you
Oh.
weren't funny.
I got you to laugh though.
I laughed because I thought that the game was terrible. If I had known that it was just you being you, I would not have laughed.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
Paimon is the best travel companion ever.
Yeah, is that not going to change?
I don't remember what it was last time, but out of the 3 that we've gotten, it's been that one twice.
Doesn't that stuff at the bottom look like the coexist? You've seen that, right?
Yes.
So this is the leader of the knights, or what?
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I brought them.
Did they pop into existence?
Yeah.
And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't for this...
I'll admit that, like, you got a point that they,
Better ways to help you than just...
you know, they're like in stuff like this, they just like to throw words around, knowing that they make sense within universe, but when you've just been introduced to the universe, they're meaningless.
Yeah. Well, it reminds me of anime where they're meaningless even if you look into them.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
With storm terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the
Man,
sources
those
of
dust
storm
particles
terror's
look nice, though.
with her detection magic.
Yeah.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
No.
Doesn't?
Knights of
Yeah,
Favonius
we're gonna find out later.
against us. The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position.
Just
All right,
withholding information from us.
act before the situation escalates.
Yes, let us take initiative.
I do like this room, though.
Which feature has been unlocked? Wish upon the... Okay. Shop unlocked. There we go.
Star glitter or whatever. That's what the currency's called?
Yeah. Unfazed. She's not like the average citizen. Neither is this one. I gotta go. I gotta meet Amber at the temple. Oh, this is a nice big building.
Why is this popular?
What do you mean, why? People have been waiting for Breath of the Wild 2 for so long, and then something comes off that is mostly like it, and then... Yeah, it's popular.
Is that actually true, or are you just making that up?
Okay. Well, let me point something out to you, too.
What?
That,
Cute girls?
and that, and that, and this. Right in front of you.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, I know people are into all kinds of anime stuff that I'm just not into. And so this seems like, I guess, yeah, people who are into that would be into this game, but...
And if you like Breath of the Wild and you just want to play it, but
no,
not
I don't
play
see
it,
that at all, Christopher. I don't know why you keep saying that. This is like if Breath of the Wild was bad.
this isn't even bad, though.
This is, if this were Breath of the Wild 2, I would consider this bad. They're influenced by the mechanics in Breath of the Wild, but they're, I don't know, they're not the same. They're not.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
From now on, the adventures will probably get more and more dangerous.
This is not like Breath of the
Make sure
Wild.
we're prepared. We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
Maybe it's because you just haven't been introduced to the world yet, Greg.
Maybe.
We're in the intro sequence.
People can like what they like, but I don't know if I'll ever understand why this is popular. If we even get out of the intro sequence. Because I'm not going to look into this at all.
How long do you think we've been going?
When I went to the bathroom, like 30 minutes, but they're probably closing in on an hour. Why?
Yeah, we've been doing this an hour. Okay, I'll admit that if we're still not out of this introductory period by the time this stream ends at 4, then I'll admit that this is very slow and probably not good enough. But I wouldn't call this game bad at all.
You don't have to admit anything to me. That's just my opinion, and you can have your own. If you like this game and you're still excited to play it, then play it and enjoy it. I'm not interested in this at all.
I think I'm supposed to go this way. There it is. That just looks like where we need to be. So, Gregory,
What?
controversial topic. What do you think of the durability in Breath of the Wild?
This is it.
You mean the weapons?
Yes?
These temples have
I like it. Why?
exist for years now.
People don't... In general, I would say people don't like the... At least people online. It's not very popular.
Where do you see that online?
I don't know.
People say whatever they want
Yes.
online. That's just that's a matter of opinion, whether you like that mechanic or not, I guess.
Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds. Huh? Wait,
It's just built into the game, and so you just deal with it.
here. Something's off. Let's go in and take
If you can't stand
Dragon's powers disturbing this area.
that the weapon you're using is not gonna last, then I guess, but they're everywhere, and they repopulate in the world. You just put a sticker down where you found like this great axe or sword that you found, and then you go back to it when it repopulates, and then you can just keep getting it. And part of the fun is cycling through all the weapons that are available, because there's a lot.
Enter the temple. Okay. Okay. So I just didn't get what was happening there.
And you get to make your party, or do you just... Yeah, okay,
What?
so you're not going to be able to switch when you're in the temple?
Come across this time.
No.
Leave it to me.
This is just like a mechanic, I guess, and we're just at a point where we only have 2.
That's what I'm saying. 4 characters get to go in the temple. So when you have more, you're going to pick the 4 you want to go into the temple with. And you won't be able to switch out of that 4 when you're in the temple. Is my guess. We'll find out if that's true. Or maybe they'll finally be running alongside you. I don't know. No. Yeah, it was the first thing.
You can use that console to open the door.
Ooh.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
Aim and shoot. Aim your arrows. Accumulate charge.
She can burn the dry wood.
I knew that. I know. I just, you know, I can't keep my brain functioning at full capacity all the time. Elemental sight to see the elemental attributes, different objects. Green symbolizes Dendro, which can be ignited by pyro. Opponents' wooden shields are attributed to Dendro. So Dendro is just fire. I mean wood. So it burns.
That's another element?
Look at him go crazy. Did he die?
No.
Oh, there he is.
He just came to attack you.
I'm gonna go for the head. The head.
Go, Barret Bunny!
Nice.
So what's the point of this first mission? Something about the wind god, right?
Yeah.
But I don't really remember exactly what.
Prepared my secret
Yeah.
explosive puppet Barret Bunny.
So I'm guessing you're gonna do like 7? 7 of these kind of missions where you have to do something with the god for each element. Apparently wood is one of them.
If I do chesties. Cool.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
Oh, here we go.
Should be able to blow them up.
Whoa, it turned into a fire tornado.
It's pretty cool.
Come over here, my little friend. I deeds it.
It's so high. Seems like there's something up there.
I like the look of this place.
But how do we get across? Isn't this a pyro monument? If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
Oh, yeah! This is the way that it do. Cut the updraft.
Dragon's breath. Is that where the power's coming from?
That's Dragon's Breath?
Great. Let's smash it.
What did that mean?
Phew, I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
Deep.
It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the 4 winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history, it's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Oh. Okay. Got some things for that. Is there anything else? And then we just leave. So I do know that you can actually play online co-op with this game. And you can also do cross-play, so you can play with people who are doing it on mobile and doing it on PC.
It's cool. You pay for this game?
No, it's free to play.
Oh yeah.
Because it got microtransactions. We just haven't done that.
Fall Guys costs money, doesn't it?
No, I think that's also free to play.
Oh.
You know, Kevin has been like, Greg, if you have PS Plus, why don't you get on Fall Guys with me? And you just... Oh, you, aren't you?
He said it was free that week, and then I missed that week. And so I didn't check. I was like, well, I guess I missed it, so... Fuck me, I guess. But if it's free to play... Yeah, I'll play that.
I believe
I
it's
should have
free.
been on that.
Because I believe on PS... If you have PS Plus, then I think that's the case. Like, you get to play it free if you have PS Plus. What about Among Us? When are we going to play that, Greg?
I've already played Among Us.
Uh-huh.
Is that on PlayStation 2?
No.
It's only on PC. And then there's a mobile version. But I don't know if the mobile version is from the people who made the game. I hated it. But I played the mobile version because that's all I could get because I don't have a PC.
Well, maybe you need to play it with your friends.
It seems like that's the way to play. To have fun. You know? And then it's even funner if you have a lot of friends. But, playing it with strangers, I did not enjoy it. And it seems like you can change a lot of... I don't want to say the rules. I don't know what you would call it. Like the loadout for each game. How long you have to discuss, to vote, how quickly the characters move, whether imposters and characters move at different speeds. Yeah, I didn't like it. And it was hard to get into a game. I couldn't understand how to host a game, because if I could host a game, then I could use rules that I had fun with, and then I would probably have a funner game. But because I had to play on other people's games, they would always have like janky ass rules. I tried to get into a ton of games, but I only got into one. That one probably lasted like a minute, 2 minutes. Because there were like 4 or 5 people in it. One person got killed. The one thing I did in that game was like, white looks sus. And I was wrong, and so then the killer killed another person, and we lost.
I found a botanist.
That's my experience with Among Us.
I haven't had any final contact in ages. Oh, bro, sell me some weeds. No, don't need any of this. Kevin's in the chat.
Oh, he is?
Kevin says Fall Guys is good, and he says Among Us is good. And I guess you're a fool, Greg.
Well, Kevin, how are you playing Among Us? And who are you playing with? That's what I need to know. To verify whether there can actually be fun Among Us game with strangers. Or if I just got the worst luck of the draw.
Also, Kevin, this game is free. So download this game and play it. And then tell Greg if he's a fool or not.
Kevin would probably like this game. You, Kevin, and Isman, I could all see liking this game.
Yeah. And then when it comes out on Switch. Or you know what? Isman has a PC, Kevin has PS Plus, and then I can play on my phone and we'll play it together. And we'll just have a good old time.
Yeah, you've been looking for a game to play together. If Fall Guys is free to play, I'm going to jump on it after this, I think.
So we have to go to the multiple temples.
Are you ever going to play Among Us?
Yeah?
When?
Well, it depends on how Kevin's playing. Because I don't think that game is like so technically... It's like not technically powerful, so like... I don't see any reason why I couldn't play it on my laptop.
I'm sure you could. It looks like a Flash game. Isn't it like $4.99 on Steam though?
You've arrived. Come closer.
Christopher.
What?
Among Us.
I don't know how much it is on Steam.
I don't think it's free.
Must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed. Oh,
So there are just tons of temples.
brave one. It's a
They're all over the place, just like Breath of the Wild. But they're just not as fun.
brings to the four winds anymore.
So says Z.
The old winds never.
You having a blast in these temples, Christopher?
Just because they're not puzzles. Because not every game is like fucking Breath of the Wild, and this game just happens to be 99% like it.
Yeah, when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I was thinking, man, these dungeons, they would be so much better if I just walked to the end. I hate doing puzzles. Thinking and using the game mechanics to solve my problems. I think you can use Eye Patch Guy now. Nope. So I don't even know if he's a playable character.
Yeah, he's just some cock. Kevin hasn't answered, so I assume he left.
Ah, sorry, Kevin. I haven't been keeping an eye on chat or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I can't see it, so otherwise I would be talking to whoever commented.
See, he's in the dungeon with me. He just doesn't want to be my friend.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer.
Oh, and there you go.
There we go.
Except it says trial.
So I probably have to like pay for him. That's fine. I don't even want this guy.
What? You have to pay for this guy?
Mistaken.
You know,
Is that the kind of game this is?
well, like you can get 24 characters through the story just playing the game normal,
Experience.
and then there are characters you can buy.
Kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Who's to say? Maybe I can just get this guy normally. But I think that is the concept. If you want to pay for characters, you can.
You like this character so much you pay $4.99 for this dude?
I wouldn't, but who's to say somebody wouldn't? The hell's my powered disc? Nice. Nice as ice.
You want to get him in the water to do that though. Because I don't think you can do it on the stone.
Come here, my friends.
So is ice a separate element?
Must be. If there are 7 elements, why not ice?
Well, wood's one, so...
Unless I'm mistaken,
Treasure.
I seem to have a vision. So how
That
exactly
means all the treasure chests are the domain of the wood god.
energy?
It was a very strange phenomenon. Something strange happened.
That was definitely off. That was, she was saying phenomenon. The word there was occurrence.
Well, she didn't even say phenomenon. The line was like she was trying to say phenomenon a few times and then had a whole separate line. Yeah, the subtitles are weird for this game. I wonder if...
You. Wind child.
I wonder if those teams were working together. The voice team and the sub team. There are probably a ton of voice lines in this game though.
Okay.
Be gone!
The hell. Wait.
You need to use wind and ice?
Hang on. Frozen. Occurs. Frozen beings are rendered immobile. Wind currents. Burning. No, doesn't tell me anything. I could just walk through. It just burned me a little.
Maybe what's his face doesn't get burned.
Well, if he doesn't, then he's pretty epic, isn't he? Wait, they're water. It just occurred to me.
So was this game released in China?
Finally, we're
I imagine it was made by a Chinese company.
That's not necessarily what that means.
Who's to say?
Is there Chinese companies that make stuff that doesn't get released in China?
They just make stuff to poison our airwaves.
I mean, I guess you could look at it like that. I was thinking more like China has very strict rules about what can and can't be released here. But they'll let their companies make money in other markets sometimes. So
Yeah. So there is a hydro amber, making it will make everything range wet. I will make the world wet.
water. We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
Now you see, this guy is cool.
Cool it! Freeze!
I did it. Now you see, if the case is that I could totally buy this character for just a few dollars, then I think I would, considering I have the game for free.
That is how whales think, Christopher.
What makes you say that?
The game is free, so I might as well spend a little more.
I might as well spend something since the game is free. If I only sank $5 into this game, well then I got a better value out of it than something that costed me $60 and that I didn't like.
If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grand Master about it.
It's like buy one, get one free. You came in, and you weren't going to buy anything, but then you're like, wow, hey.
If I can get 2 of these, I might as well.
If you can get one of them's free. You're basically saving money at that point by buying
Using to gain its power?
one Red Bull so that you can get another Red Bull.
Let's deal with it.
Then you have 2 Red Bulls for the price of 1.
Yeah, is that what you went in the store to get?
Bravo. What you are to my
Who cares?
a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty.
Yeah, especially since, I mean,
Deeds to save.
we just saw he was the only one really doing anything.
Yeah, I only used him.
Please do visit me at our headquarters.
It's like when I was talking to that girl and she was like, you have, I saw this character who had blonde hair just like you. And then I was Amber.
Quite rewarding. No?
We've
No, it wasn't.
seized our temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
Christopher, you didn't have a blast in this temple?
I did.
Take care of other things while I'm
That's what I thought.
I like the ice mechanic.
See, a real step up from Breath of the
No
Wild.
way, Hilly Turtle.
Yeah, it is.
An ambush like this.
And you know why?
What?
This game was free.
Capacity.
What the hell?
Thus you were behind this.
Okay, he's actually big. I thought he was like a Paimon.
We gotta...
thing.
Oh!
Knights of Avonius,
Yeah, you'd buy that character.
so inefficient.
I would. You know what? I don't care what you say. That right there was pretty sexy.
I bet Kevin buy him too.
Whatever life throws at you in Tavit, the stars in the sky will always have a place for you.
Kevin probably would like this game.
Yeah, he would.
He liked the... You remember that? What was that series that he liked?
I don't know. What are you talking about specifically?
Yeah, the series that had those ugly ass dogs in it.
The Ugly Dogs? What?
You don't remember? It was like similar to Skyrim, the Oblivion series, similar to that.
This will be interesting.
Or maybe it was. No, it wasn't Oblivion. You don't remember those games?
I don't know. What were they like? What genre?
They were Western RPGs,
Okay.
like Skyrim.
Did it star a male or female protagonist?
I think you could choose,
Uh-huh.
but probably male most of the time. You remember that game we played where I was the little dwarf? You don't remember that? With the beard, the red beard?
I'm like,
You
yeah,
just don't
getting,
remember the name.
definitely yeah, getting close to an idea. Hello, friend.
You could have relationships with people.
Fable?
See, it's kind of like those games. No, not Fable. Though Kevin might like those games.
Dragon Age?
Dragon Age.
What? Dragon Age is a legitimately good franchise, Greg, so don't... Shut up.
Yeah, because you love the Dragon Age series. The last Dragon Age game reminds me somewhat of this. I didn't like that either.
Inquisition?
Yes. Because it was like a RPG MMO. Not even an RPG. Yeah, like this. Kind of like MMO-ish.
Let it rain.
And the areas that you walk through kind of remind me of this. I don't know. What reminded me of it was I saw the word constellations. And constellations kind of have a mechanic in that game. And everything just kind of came together for me. And I remember Kevin really liking that game. Even though I did not. He would probably like this game because they seem very similar to me. There's something about them.
Yeah. There's a little something called intrigue, Gregory.
If you say so. How much did you love Dragon Age Inquisition, Christopher?
I actually liked it a lot. I didn't love it.
Yeah, how far did you get in it?
Okay, well, there's a thing about Inquisition. The fact that every fan of it admits that it's not even that great.
Why? You sad sack of shit. Why were you talking it up to me like it was
Because if you're
just
going,
can't appreciate games like Inquisition and this.
if you're going to throw shit at Dragon Age in general, that's another story. Inquisition was not great, and I can admit that. But Dragon Age Origins and the first Dragon Age are amazing.
If you say so. If you ask Kevin how shit Inquisition is.
Kevin can admit that it's weaker amongst the series.
He would not call it shit though.
No, he wouldn't. Or maybe he would. You don't know. And what are you saying about Kevin's taste if you think that he'll just like any bullshit?
He does, because he does just like any bullshit. He's not like you. At least Kevin can kind of appreciate good things too. But it's just like food. He'll eat whatever in front of him. He'll play whatever's in front of him, and he'll enjoy it. That's just the kind of guy he is.
Gregory, you like Deadly Premonition, which is most definitely an awfully made game made awful on purpose.
I don't think it was on purpose. But I do love Inquisition. No. See, you love shit, Christopher.
That's not even...
You like
true.
shit food.
That's not true.
You watch advertisements that you're susceptible to. And Taco Bell runs the latest ad, and you're like, I need to go get that Taco Bell. Whatever. What's something Taco Bell would release?
An enchilada?
Yeah. Yeah. Or like a Frito-Lay's empanada. And you're like, I need that.
Okay. Well, I would actually like to put this to the test someday. I would like to actually...
I think it's true. I think people just have their certain tastes, and you have shit taste, Christopher.
You know what?
Kevin would eat anything. He would play anything. He would watch anything. You like shit food. You like shit games. You like shit movies and TV.
If I were to legitimately go out and like ask 10 people on the street if they thought Chick-fil-A was good, guess what? They'd say Chick-fil-A is great. And yet you're over here like, no, fuck Chick-fil-A. Let's get Wendy's. Wendy's is not have good chicken, Greg. It's not actually good. You know what is good? Chick-fil-A.
Well, at least as far as I know, Wendy's doesn't have a body count.
We got a special call up. Hey, Kevin, how's it go?
Man, okay, so I can't type this fast enough while I was watching, but man, you need to tell that fool Gregory to stop shitting on Inquisition. He never gave it a chance, he doesn't know.
I gave it the chance it deserved.
But overall, no. No, Gregory.
I gave it the chance it deserved. I tried to play it three times.
Because I am assured you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I played it when you were around.
I know because you didn't buy the DLC.
I'm not going to pay DLC for a game I don't like.
No, but one of the DLC is the ending, though.
I gotta pay DLC to get the ending? No, Kevin,
Good
come
ending,
on.
Yeah, man. Because, admittedly, the base game, but that last DLC ending fixes a big chunk of it.
I think I've seen you play it.
I don't think you have, no.
I've seen you play some DLC. What?
Yeah, maybe not the last one, because the last one's like, oh, you gotta beat everything else first, and then maybe you can play it. And I'm like, oh.
Okay. If you say so, Kevin.
I mean, yeah, it might be my love for the series coming out, but I mean,
I think that's a love
on Dragon Age 2, because I don't give a shit about Dragon Age 2. So.
No, that's one thing I remember about the Dragon Age series, is there was so much DLC. I don't remember how much it would have cost. It would have probably been cheaper the farther out the games were. But,
well, I mean, at least for 2, I mean, yeah, no, 1 was ridiculous, 2 was considerably reduced, and then I think 3, like, there's only 3, actually. But they're so massive in scale, I mean.
Will there be more Dragon Age games?
Yeah, no, like with the first game, a lot of DLC was like, oh, get this costume or that armor set or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you would get the occasional, okay, this is an extra mission kind of stuff, but with, at least in the case of Inquisition, it was more of, oh, okay, you're going to have to go to this part of the world, and you're going to be here for some hours, so may as well get your grinding in because you're going to do some shit. Well, and it's like, oh, okay.
Inquisition's like, DLC seriously added to the story, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Because there's, I'd say there's 2 DLC and then an expansion at the end, I guess would be more accurate.
Okay. I don't think there's anything you've said that has improved my my opinion of Dragon Age Inquisition.
No, you think because Inquisition's base end is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what I played.
Yeah, and that's where they're like, oh, we gotta fix it. Even they realized they had done goofed Gregory.
I know, and I can see that too.
Yeah.
Some of the characters in that game were cool. That's about it. Yeah. The lady with the scar was awesome.
Oh, Cassandra? Yeah, she's cool.
I don't know how I feel about the main character. They're really not much of a character. But
you mean Stump?
Yeah, my little dwarf guy. He was cool. I didn't like how his height kept changing in cutscenes depending on where he needed to be.
Yeah, see, no, we don't need to talk about Inquisition's problems. Everyone who knows knows. Yeah, I mean, because it wasn't Inquisition an Xbox One launch title? Like,
yes.
So doesn't it get the benefit of, oh, it was a launch title, of course it wasn't going to be good?
I don't give it a benefit, no. All the launch titles that have come out for consoles since... No, maybe it is just Xbox One and PS4. Since then, I've thought they've all been terrible. You remember that Call of Duty clone for the PlayStation?
No.
Well, then never mind. It was like Ghost Warzone or whatever.
Oh, Killzone?
Killzone, yes.
Didn't we try to play Killzone and then you and me both couldn't figure out how to get co-op working?
Yes.
That's the one time I tried to play Killzone and I'm like, man, this game sucks. Based on it wouldn't let me play with a buddy. I'm like, dang. And then,
I played a lot of that game and I don't remember any of it. There was no substance to it.
Mm-hmm.
Except maybe in the beginning when your dad gets taken or something. I can't even remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, the best thing I've heard about Killzone is that the setting is cool and that's about it.
Yeah, that might be true.
Which is like cool, but I won't buy and play a game for its setting. I'll get out of here.
No, that's not true. I was gonna say the only great launch title that I've ever experienced was Luigi's Mansion. but I think no Breath of the Wild
I
wasn't.
don't think Luigi's Mansion counts as a launch title because it was good.
No, that disqualifies it.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion was a long time coming.
That
And then
might
it came again.
that might be the best launch title ever. And that and Mario Odyssey maybe. Except Odyssey might not have technically been a launch title.
No, I thought Odyssey came out a little bit after.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, yeah, Odyssey was great. There wasn't much a blow up after it came out. Oh, PT, I'm pulling your PT. I know, but speaking of cool shit, man, I just bought Neo 2 on the online and I've been playing. Man, this game is awesome.
Neo 2. You know Neo 2, Christopher?
I know Neo.
But it's like, it plays right into my Dark Souls 3 weakness I got. But it's like, man, this game just dicks me down every chance it gets.
Oh yeah? It's similar to Dark Souls?
I don't know why I keep coming back. But yeah.
Maybe I'll check that out then.
No, I have to bring it over so you can see it. No, it's something.
Yeah, do that. I would like to see it.
Yeah.
If you don't
I
mind.
tried to play the first one, and then I'm not a good enough gamer to, not yet Neo 1, but I saw some streams of Neo 2, and I'm like, oh, okay, that might be more my speed.
They're that
And
different?
admittedly, not, but I'm having a good time.
I'll really have to check it out, because that sounds interesting. If you enjoy that much.
But I mean, yeah, no, that's all. I couldn't type fast enough to defend my boy Inquisition, so I just had to call you and say what's up.
No, that's cool. Just had to say your piece.
Yeah. Also, I'll say it again. Poor souls who watch on the phone, don't watch on the phone.
Oh, you still having trouble with that?
Yeah, because I was watching the stream and I don't want to say it cuts out like every 3 seconds.
That's
Or
awful.
maybe that just need the Twitch version on the mobile, but...
Could be. Christopher's has looked fine, I think.
I don't know what affects that, though.
Yeah. And also I'm saying it might just be because I know that when I watch like on my PlayStation, it's smooth. It never has any hiccups.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that your phone plan's kind of crap.
Yeah.
But then mine, too?
But yours doesn't always do that.
Not always. That's the weird thing. It's not always.
Yours runs better. What?
I just remembered. Oh wait, did I ever download my profile on your PlayStation by any chance? Do you remember if I actually did it? Or did I stop midway? Do you remember?
Your profile is on our PS4. It's not. You didn't set it as the home console, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Because then we could play some Fall Guys, and I'm sure you guys would be down for that. I mean, Fall Guys is pretty fun.
I would love to.
Yeah. I'm like that, because, I mean, Among Us will have to work out, the Fall Guys, I think, would be Big Bang Boom. I think we can get it working.
Among Us, if we could actually get our own little lobby going among friends, that would be real fun, I think.
I know, but we need 10 people.
We might be able to, I don't know. We might be able to find enough people.
Yeah. Oh, man, no, dude, let's play with our followers, man.
Do you know if Fall Guys has crossplay because they have the Switch port out now?
Honestly, I haven't played for a minute, but I'm sure there's like a setting you can go into, I'm sure. Because why not? PlayStation and Switches are like the best friends, yo.
Yeah, let's just cut out Xbox. That's the idea.
Yeah. Oh man, girl, you got a monkey? Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, no, Neo 2, yo, and Fall Guys, and what's the game you guys were playing? I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Right now?
Yeah.
Genshin Impact.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks pretty interesting, but you know.
It's free to play, so if you have PS Plus, you can actually get it on your PlayStation right now if you want.
Oh yeah, okay, then I'll have to check it out.
Question. Basically.
Go ahead, you might actually enjoy it.
Which require.
Yeah.
I know Christopher wants someone to.
And it does have crossplay, so you can get it on your phone, your computer, your PS4, whenever it comes out on Switch, and we can play it on whatever.
That sounds cool. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, let you guys get back to it. But yeah, no, good luck on the streams, yo.
Thanks for calling in, Kevin. Appreciate it. Man.
Thanks for defending Dragon Age, Kevin.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, every time. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so now that Kevin has said his piece and gone, Dragon Age is a horrible franchise overall.
Just gotta do that, don't you?
It's bad.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
I don't
it's
know
not.
why you keep saying it is good.
It's good. I keep saying it because it is.
You are just the contrarian. You don't actually believe that. You're just trying to get under my skin.
I absolutely believe it. You can't judge the series based on Inquisition. And
I'm not.
And Kevin's right. You can't judge it on 2 either.
Okay, so hold on. Inquisition is bad. You can't judge the Dragon Age franchise on Inquisition.
And it's not even that bad.
No, that's not what he said. Dragon Age 2. Even Kevin doesn't like Dragon Age 2.
You're right.
You can't judge Dragon Age franchise on Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition. What can we judge Dragon Age on? The first game?
1 and Origins.
Origins, my god.
See, yeah.
There is a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple.
When did they make the original Dragon Age? 1992? Looks like shit.
She does.
You son of a bitch. It looks better than most games that probably came out during its year. It was like 2002.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
2002?
So don't judge 2002 based off the Kingdom Hearts that we have now. Remember how Kingdom Hearts looked when it came out? That was the peak.
What do you mean? Kingdom Hearts looked great, aside from the fact that it was like 240p.
Yeah? So you could barely see it.
And its designs were great. And the cutscenes were really good because it's a Square Enix game.
Dragon Age looks the way that it does. And that's the level that it was at. You can't judge a game based on the era that we currently live in. People like to say Half-Life looks like an amazing game because when it came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, it did look great because nothing else looked like that at the time. And then, yes, we can admit that it looks like a piece of crap now because we've advanced. But that doesn't say anything about Half-Life's looks when it came out.
I'm of two minds about that. Because it is true that when something comes out, I mean, there are certain technical limitations to how good something could look, or this was really impressive when it came out, or you don't know how hard it was to do this, how much time was invested, and I can understand it from that point. But there's also the other part of my mind is like, we gotta kind of just be able to admit that
a bit of electro power.
Half-Life does not look good. It's not. I mean, artistically, aesthetically, it doesn't look good. It looks dirty as shit. The people's faces are weird. If they made it today, like if they what do you call it?
Remastered, remade,
whatever
they call it.
They could make it look real good, and the gameplay would still be awesome. But that's all I guess I want to say, is I'm of two minds of that. Yeah, it probably looked awesome when it came out, and so you can consider it in that context. But then there's... I don't know. I don't want to say there's an objective way you can look at something. Maybe just... You can look at something as... You can consider something in its time, and you can consider something how it looks now, and they're both valid viewpoints.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Okay.
It's tough to go back to some games that just... I mean, they look awful. They play like garbage. That's all I'm saying. And I think really, really early Dragon Age is part of that. But I don't know.
But it's a good game, though.
I just think it's funny, and I know Kevin might maybe he turned the stream off because I went on that. I did that because I thought that was funny. I'm not that strongly minded about it.
You're in for a little shock.
There's a reason people like the Dragon Age games.
You're in for a little shock.
And when Kevin showed me, what was it? Well, I think it might have been Origins. Even I was like, man, this looks cool. I probably would have loved this.
Come a little closer.
But
You're in for a little shock.
not most of the Dragon Age games.
You're in for a little shock.
You say most, there's 4, dude.
Come a little
Yeah?
closer.
Well, what does that mean? That means most of them are 3.
It means
I don't
No,
like 3 of them.
No.
What?
I don't think you've even seen all of them.
I
You definitely haven't played all of them.
I've played Dragon Age Inquisition a few times. I never finished because I didn't like it. What else did I play? I played... Which ones did I play? I played 2 other ones. And then I think I only saw the last one.
Oh, another wind current.
And I either played...
Tried it up from here.
Well, I don't even know why I would say that. I played 2 of the other 3 we mentioned. 2 Origins and 1. But I can't remember which 2 of those I played. I have a feeling it was Origins and 2. Or no, maybe it was Origins and 1. Because Kevin doesn't like 2. And so if he was trying to get me to like Dragon Age, I don't think he would have had me play one of the games he didn't like.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
The one with the dog in it. That one I liked.
Well, I don't remember which one that is then.
What's the dog's name? Brutus, but you can change it.
Yeah. So, what it ultimately comes down to...
If anyone out there likes Dragon Age, I don't want to ruffle your feathers. I'm just being kind of facetious.
What it ultimately comes down to is that opinions on video games are completely and utterly subjective.
Yeah.
The reality is, if you like something, you are entitled to like that. And then, if people are being assholes about it, then that's just how they are.
I think we've said this a few times anytime we've given our own opinion on a game. Probably not when we were like, we like this thing. But whenever we're like, not too crazy about that thing. Just because, I don't know. No hard feelings to anybody who likes the stuff we don't like. That's just, I mean, that's being human.
Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents.
But that's the most fun I've had this whole stream.
Caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight. Oh,
You're just filled with hate, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
you're kidding.
I don't actually hate Dragon Age. In high school, it was one of my favorite things.
To draw on elemental
Just talking shit about Dragon Age, and I think
mysticism.
Kevin would get so...
Magical lightning.
Kevin doesn't usually get mad, but... And I don't know that I would have called him mad, but it was easy. You could tell he would get irritated,
Never seen a vision? Just where exactly?
and that was just, it was fun.
Are you a hilly trail?
And that just reminded me of those days. I had so much fun in those days.
No, I doubt it. After all, hilly trails aren't exactly known for their smarts.
And like I said, I'm not even that strongly minded about Dragon Age.
Qualified to be a magister's apprentice.
Dragon Age is actually kind of cool. Inquisition is not. I really don't like Inquisition. I guess I should say that. But the rest of the games are fine.
Consolidated win things.
But if you like Inquisition, I mean, that's your thing.
7 at win.
Dragon of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the North, Falcon of the West. They are the 4 winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Animo. The Dragon of the East.
Barbados. You ever been to Barbados, Gregory?
Is Dvalin.
No, I've only ever heard of it. I don't know where.
And all this storm terror business.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Why Dvalin is only
That's Barbosa.
3 of the 4.
That's my favorite character in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning.
Have you ever seen 4 or 5 in the Pirates series?
Yes, I've seen 4. Because 4 is Blackbeard, right?
Hatred for Mondstadt.
And the Fountain of Youth. You remember that, right?
Yeah, the Fountain of Youth is 4.
I did not like it. And then I haven't seen 5, but I think it was on Netflix.
Hate the city it was
But maybe it's off now. If it's still up, I think I might go watch it because I want to see it before it goes down.
Weren't all of the Pirates movies on Disney Plus at the time?
Maybe they're all on Disney Plus now.
Take this. It's a very
I'm trying to remember. There probably won't be any more, but who knows?
You should come with me.
They kicked Johnny Depp out because I don't know if you had heard about the Amber Heard controversy, where she claimed that he was an abusive partner, and so then he lost. It was probably pretty hard for him, and then he lost like a lot of his movie deals. But then it came out that actually she was the abuser, and she had abused her partners before, and none of Johnny Depp's partners had ever had any problem with him abusing them. So she was lying.
That's a wild situation.
It is wild, and it sucks because he got kicked off the Pirates of the Caribbean movies because of it. And I don't know if that changed since they found out that he's cool and she isn't. I hope so, because he actually loved playing...
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yes, Captain Jack.
He still hasn't figured out why the rum's always gone.
Well, all that way.
They need to close that plot point.
Stuff. Wanna go back and see how the next. But if you got any. By the way, we might come.
I finished Act 1.
Do you know what Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is about?
What's his face with the CG hair? Like his hair is always flowing, did you notice?
No.
Like
Orlando Bloom?
No. The villain, he has black gook coming out of his mouth, and it's strange the way he looks. Like, you should look at Pirates.
I don't remember this character. He's in another movie?
No, he's in Pirates 5.
Ah. Okay. Is he like a Davy Jones?
Well, I think his story is that Jack was originally a member of his crew on his ship, and then one day Jack stole his compass, and then he stole the Black Pearl, and he left him for dead.
Oh.
So Jack was never a captain. He stole a ship, and that's how he became a captain.
So he's the original owner of the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
And was his compass. That seems like a little too much. Maybe just one of those.
Oh, so sorry.
Because the compass is magical, right? I think that was confirmed.
Yes, something stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's a little...
It's a cool little thing about the compass. It seems broken, but it always leads whoever's holding it to wherever they... Was it want to be or need to be?
I don't know.
Whatever they want the most in the world, I think it leads them to. Which is actually a kind of cool idea. And I think there's even a point in the movie where it's like you can use that to show, like, sometimes Jack doesn't know what he wants. Oh, there's an inner conflict. It's a cool device in the movies, I think. Even though you say it's stupid.
It was the most important thing when Sora went to his world in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes.
He shot the compass.
What?
Remember how Sora, he shoots things with his beams of light, and that's how he unlocks the worlds?
Oh yes, was that Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah. In 2, they made it a cutscene. In 1, you just sort of happen upon keyholes, and then Sora just unlocks them.
Mm-hmm.
I was a very funny player in the last Kingdom Hearts stream, where I said, "Why is this boy is shooting a white beam into this door handle's mouth? This game is making me horny." That was a funny joke, don't you know?
Did you say it just like that with all the uhs and the hmm?
I wish I did, because then it would make it even more stupid.
Did anyone laugh at that?
Kevin did, because, I mean, it was the way that I delivered the last line. I was like, why does this game make me horny? And I just sort of said it, and I don't think they were paying attention to me. That's why they thought it was funny. So they just heard me say, why does this game make me horny? And they were like, But this game makes me very horny.
You keep saying that. I'm actually not comfortable with that.
It's also 4 o'clock, so...
You want to stop?
Yeah. I've got better things to do tonight.
You say that.
What the hell am I doing?
I'm trying to think, because now I've kind of got a little schedule of things I want to do. I need to play Fall Guys, and I need to watch Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Are you going to get all that done before the Friday stream?
Maybe? I mean, if you're done with this game, I was going to jump on Fall Guys now, I think. If it's free to play.
It's 4 o'clock.
Alright. Well, thanks for anyone who tuned in. Hopefully you had at least some fun. Even though we were probably real low energy at certain points.
She transformed.
Got nothing to say, Christopher?
Look at Paimon. She's